Hey guys, Loco here with 9.5 Mechanics Jungle, Santorin. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I feel great winning against TSM, so it's a good day.
So let's talk about that. You guys won against Sona Taric. The draft was something like Elise, Caitlyn, Jace, Ribbon, Lux. So to beat Sona Taric, this is how I see it. You either destroy it early game or you get ran over mid game. And you guys didn't destroy it early game.
Well, there was a few mistakes. So like we were getting a lot of plays on bot, and we should break that turret open early, and then like just swap top, get Herald, and then like the game is really simple. I think TSM's draft was kind of bad. So like the blind pick Pyke, and we get a really nice matchup into that. Like we get Viper on Riven, and he can just AFK farm, like just have fun. And on top of that, they pick Hikarim, and we have like a really explosive early game come. I mean, not explosive, but like we should just be like rolling over them kind of. So I don't think Hikarim really fit what they needed, because Hikarim needs like Trinity Force before he actually becomes like a Force. So I think like I felt really good. Even after the mistakes, I still felt great because Hikarim didn't get any kills. And I think as long as Hikarim gets nothing, we're in a good spot. Because we can always, when Hikarim goes in, we can always just like cocoon him, like E him away, like bind him. So we have a lot of ways to like get away from the Taric engage. And then once they're like blown what they have, we can just start sieging again. So I think just in general, I didn't really like their comp, and I think we got literally everything we wanted. So
I'm very shocked that teams are still opting into playing against Sona Taric because it's so hard to do and hard to execute. And if you make mistakes along the way, Sona Taric just takes over. Can you explain why your team came to the conclusion of we are going to play against the Sona Taric comp?
I think the only, I think just like C9 is like the best Sona Taric team, and I think all the other teams are like really mediocre at Sona Taric. So I don't feel as pressure when I'm playing a team like TSM Sona Taric, and I think it'd probably be harder if we just play like standard versus them. So like they were kind of drafting really like we knew exactly what they're gonna draft, like all the way down, and we banned Cillian because I mean that's what they play. They play Cillian Hikarim. So I just think they don't play that well, and they don't defend properly, and I just feel like they're just slowly losing and like bleeding out, and they go for random engages. So I just think like in general, I'm just scared of C9 Sona Taric, I guess.
So we talked about all the good stuff. Let's go back to last week. What happened? What happened? FlyQuest, I expect you guys to be strong from the start. You guys are a team that already figured stuff out, had a good results in spring. What happened last week?
Okay, so heading into week one, I think our scrims, like the way we played, were just awful. Like we weren't getting that much out of every scrim. It felt like a lot of practice was wasted. I feel like not like we're not negative towards each other. I just feel like our attitudes towards scrims wasn't very good. So I mean, it's not expected to go 0-2, but there's like a thought in your mind being like, damn, we actually suck. You know, like we're not that good right now. And I think all the things we did in spring just didn't translate because I just think we wasted so much time. And then going into week two, we just like made sure we sat down, we figured out how we want to practice. Like people have to be ready, they can't be tired, all that kind of stuff. And going into the matches, I mean, the game one, we had a side lane comp, like where we should be playing side lanes, and we just grouped, and we just grouped, and we just grouped, and we lose. And I was playing Vi, and I played really, pretty fucking bad. So I don't think we were really prepared for that draft and the play. And then second game, we start the dragon. We should all be there, and we just kill them all. But instead, like we were out of position, and we just die. And then they're playing. I mean, that comp is very hard to engage on, and we just slowly bled out. So I think in general, like it just came down to practice. Like I feel like we're just not prepared to like beat anyone.
Let's talk about an NA special. So it used to be the NA Jace, but now we have a new special, NA Pyke. Why are NA teams so terrible at Pyke?
I don't know. I mean, okay, so first off, I mean, I'm sure G2 plays a lot of ARAM, so they probably played a bunch of Pyke. Something like that. I mean, they all seem to do really great on Pyke, like mid, top, and support. Whereas I think a lot of teams have never really played Pyke in their lives, and top laners just randomly picking it up and just playing it so goddamn bad. So like it's interesting because I mean, we also played it ourselves, and I can't say more than that, but you know, like in general, it's like, it just doesn't seem great unless you're really good at the champion. And it actually, it requires a lot of execution, understanding what roam time is to do, all that kind of stuff. And I think just no team in NA is like good at it right now.
So you guys are one of the teams that should be contesting for top 3, but because you guys lost to Golden Guardians, that makes it really hard. And I would say Golden Guardians is kind of your mini rival because you two are the teams that are trying to get into top 3, and you guys are going to have to play each other, and how you guys do versus each other is really important. It seems like they upgraded this split where they figured their stuff out. They know they're going to play versus or play around Froggen, where you guys had a slow start. Do you feel confident going into future weeks? Can you topple Golden Guardians?
I think so. So like how I see going down is like they play the same style. They always just play scaling mid, losing lanes, and they just hope like the enemy team just sucks, right? Like that's kind of the style they play. And we sucked last week. Like I'm not gonna lie, right? So I feel confident just because it feels like every time you play Golden Guardians, execution's on your side, and as long as you play well, you'll win. And if you play bad, you'll lose. So as long as the ball in my court, I feel good about it.
Lucas, thank you so much for the interview, and I'm glad you guys have been doing better because whenever you do bad, I get meme for calling you a 9.5 jungle, so please keep doing well.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. Hey guys, thank you for watching the interview. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Also, if you're not subscribed to me, there should be a button somewhere where you can click and you can subscribe to me. And also, if you want to check out more content, there should be a video somewhere up here that you can click. And lastly, thank you to Lowkey community for making all this possible.